Hello and welcome back to Better Than Adventure. So the last time we were here, we did some exploring. We found mostly jack shit except cherry saplings, which is nice, but still. And now we're just kind of exploring the world. Not really able to find anything. But yeah. Wait. Wait, okay. That's a cave. And it is, we don't have much time. It is connected. No! Let's cover it up. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, this isn't render distance, it's just foggy. Can't fix fog, you know? Okay. Oh, we're here. I think it's best if we explore in a sort of loop. Around the main, so we can do it like this, I guess. Okay, thing is, I am completely not demotivated. I still have motivation to explore. It's just I am completely lost. But that's kind of the thing with exploration in Minecraft. We don't have to find the things on my checklist. We'll probably... like, they're probably in some other direction I've missed entirely. It's probably smarter we just explore on water and not on land, even if we can't really find some stuff on there, but... you know, it is what it is. The one thing is, I don't know how this game handles, so, like, one thing which I really like is when there are some places like this, where it's like, you know... sorta, you know, it's sorta islands, it's sorta that. I like places where it's just a big blob of ocean, and I like places where it's sort of in between. It's, you know, just kind of how it is in real life, sort of. How I would set this up, if I was doing terrain generation, I do not know. There would probably need to be a lot of different noise types, like, interleaved over each other to create something like that, but... yeah. Why is it spooky? Am I gonna just find, like, a fucking note stuck to the tree? Oh, that is ominous as fuck. That is very ominous. But, as I was saying, am I just gonna find... okay, this is actually really cool. It's also really ominous. Imagine if I found, like, a little note which just like, ooh, collect my pages. That'd be so scary. I really hope I don't encounter it. The following footage is not edited in any way. Except the fact there's text over it. I'm referencing, some of this stuff takes too much effort to explain for what it is, but there was this one guy... okay, 10 years ago... 13 years ago... time flies... okay, this is really cool, even if it is ominous. Time flies when you age, but... like 20 billion years ago, before the universe existed, there was a little-known guy called Herobrine, and... I just realized this is a horrible idea. However, people obviously sort of understood, well, a lot of people, except the kids, that Mr. Herobrine didn't exist. But because, you know, children didn't really understand that Mr. Herobrine didn't exist, a lot of the kids would fall for videos that were like, oh, heroin sighted in my Minecraft world. And what would happen is there were a lot of videos of people just faking Herobrine sightings. And I have to say, some of them were really funny, some of them are really bad, and some of them are actually... Well, back then a lot... There was a lot less, like, tech literacy back then, right? Like, you would see a weird corruption in the video that you would use with, like, a free internet tool to, like, have, like, a corrupt... Huh? What happened? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna check the console. What happened? I couldn't tell you. Anyways, this is such a fucking ominous thing. Okay, we have to remember this place's location because, it's fucking epic. Eh? Well, it's not as pristine as it was, like, 20 seconds ago, but still epic. Give me the boat. Oh. Okay. That's such a colossal structure. It's not even that far away. Okay, what else is there? Well, there's land over here, so, you know, we may as well make landfall once more and explore again. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? I don't know why the frame rate is shitting itself all of a sudden, but whatever. Okay. Oh, a new biome. Huh. Maybe we'll finally have a check. Because last time we saw the biome, we saw the structure. Maybe they only spawn in specific areas. Probably not. I think we already have this tree at home. However, that's not an excuse to risk not having it in case I'm wrong. And there we go. There's more big things on the horizon. Okay, they're not that big. They were further away. Because from this point of view, they seemed way more massive, but... yeah, they sort of weren't. Sure, let's see the last apple I have. I should have turned them into golden apples. Whatever. We just have to wait. I guess we can run around a little bit and come back. Put garlic, put a stake through her heart and garlic around her neck to make sure she never comes back. There's nothing here. It's just like the Caatinga, whatever that is. Probably someplace. Caatinga makes me believe it's like something in Africa, maybe? I don't know. No, wait, we have this tree like southeast of the base, so it's fine. Of like the place I get my wood from, sort of. So what do we have here? Ow. Wow, sometimes it lags. I think it's a chunk generation thing, honestly. I don't know, it is a... I think it's a single-threaded game. I'm not sure. Right, no, this is kind of big. Ooh, there's more big. Imagine if we, somewhere here, came across, like, one of those caverns or whatever. Like, loot inside. But of course, that's never going to happen. Which is kind of sad, in a way. Sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. Maybe we got extraordinarily lucky. And now we're not lucky. Maybe we got extraordinarily unlucky now. And we have previously had a normal level of luck. Who's really to say? What is that? Hold on. Is it just a... Oh, it's sort of hollow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Basically, nothing here seems to, show any signs it's, quote-unquote artificial. So I think we should just, like, go through there, you know? Into the continent. What is over here, even? Fuck. Okay. Try it again. Is there anything here? No, not... that I... That is a trap! Guys! I think we found one! And it only took me a while. But I found one. Oh, this one right down there somewhere. Now we don't have any way to, come back if we die. So we'll have to fix that first. Love this, by the way. I don't know why it's broken. So what I'll do really quickly is set up a little pit stop. How shall we say? Here, give me some eucalyptus. Put some of this stuff in here, except you. Because you and you make a bed. Like how you use wool for the pillow and cloth for the other thing. Okay, whatever. Are we ready to go on an adventure? Can I not? How do I set my spawn? Think we set a spawn then. Huh. Not bad, not bad. What about that thing down there? We'll obviously dig this up first. But yeah, okay. We'll just do this. Hopefully there's no TNT trolling underneath. How much damage did this do? Oh, it's just a hurt pit. Okay. I know some of the spikes, I think in one mod, they're fine to walk on. No, that's in the base game with dripstone, right? Like, it's fine to walk on, but if you fall on them, that's when the damage, like, becomes way worse than normal fall damage. Also, you should be grateful that I brought a new pickaxe, otherwise I'd be in trouble. And because... it's gonna give me a bit of time. And because... ow! Bookshelves, huh? You know, this place could be an interesting... well, obviously, it's a little bit broken with the way it's generated, but... hey, if we fix this up, it could be a really cool, like, hidden base. Oh, I see, I see. Does that make the creepy noises? I don't like that one. Okay. Also, ooh. Okay, hold on. Pit stop from the, crazy cave adventure. We need some... fucking scary maze game. We need some torches. Welcome to my mine. We're on mining coal. Some who speak, like, internet more than I do, question mark, I would say we're mining Twitter posts, because haha, get it, coal? Because all the Twitter posts, again, you know what I mean, it's just... Now, as a guy complaining, he posts tweets 12 to 15 hours a day, and he gets no engagement. And honestly, there's a bit of respect that comes from me to a guy who can proudly say he spends over half a day tweeting. But that respect's immediately gone because the guy who's complaining about it doesn't say any... It's like, I respect the hustle, but I also really don't. Okay, that's the guy from earlier. No, you fucking don't. Okay, heading down here. There's more Twitter if I need it. Honestly, compared to lava, I guess these are a side grade. I'll definitely... is there a recipe for them? Oh, there is. Let's see. Deactivates when powered. Okay, that gives us some really cool opportunities. I also like how... wow. Yeah, whatever. I kind of like the way caves are. Huh, okay. Wait a minute, I have to test this out. Huh. Okay. Oh. Someone's in here. Why is this like that? I know it's, like, mostly just terrain gen. But, yeah. Also, why does that make that noise? Why does it make, like, the deep noise of something breathing? I swear it's, like, purposefully there. Just to creep you out when you hear it. And for, like, no other reason. Oh! This fast bridging is on. Yeah. I may have the Go Race theme from Gran Turismo 2 stuck in my head. No promises, though. What is this? Why is this here? What? Not even a specific area, I think it... Is it on a chunk boundary? I don't even know. What I do know is that, the world gen kind of broke this, it seems. Yeah. Wait a minute. Nope, nothing here. Okay, so there's nothing in that too, so I assume... I don't know why I keep testing them. Ha! You almost got me. I really don't like that noise. Huh. Okay. I wish, honestly, they tried more tricks, but I don't know how many blocks they have to work with. Like, maybe, like, pistons breaking something and dropping you down would be cool. Huh. Well, ow! Alright. Alright. Wait a minute! Remember when I start... Ooh. Ooh! Another golden quiver. So when I started this adventure, one of the things I said my goal was, if you remember, was finding maybe some way to farm these particular zombies. Is there a way to make a spawn it? No. So actually, this can kind of... I'm gonna go back up just to store my goodies, and then I'll come back, but... what I was saying is, like, this can kind of recontextualize the point of these builds, right? Because they're dungeons. And maybe you wouldn't want to build in them normally, but building in them normally is a fun way to, like, you know, fixing them up is a fun way to pass the time while you're waiting for, like, you know, the mob grinder to grind up your mobs. We're not even that far, actually. I think we're, like... I don't know where my base normally is. I mean, I could, like, load up a video on my phone and check, but I don't want to. Yeah. We're really far from basically everything. And so far, we are, like, doing a lot better than I expected, honestly. Okay, let's head way out. Right, we have 2 more chests. We can just put them down here. Okay, let's head down. Now I have to... Well, the issue... an issue of this is... It's a lot easier to remember your way up than your way down, you know? I don't know why. Maybe... I don't even know. Over here, right? Yeah, and then over here? And down here. Okay. So we have this path. And this path. So I'm gonna go down this path. And see where it leads. Wait, also another thing is, wow, that was the wrong path. Another thing is, I kind of like the fact that, well, sorry. I don't like that when you're watching the video, you'll see the main thing we do as the title, right? But I don't... Oh, that's the end. But I don't know what's gonna happen, so for me, it's way more exciting. I came back. Well, that's the end of this. So we'll have to mark this location down in our minds, or in my case, by looking back at the footage. But, yeah, so this is it, huh? This is the base that I'll have once I want to, you know, deal with the, fun part of farming. Which does raise some lore implications, like... Well, why does this exist? It's old. How old? Like 10 years, 100, 1,000, 10,000? You know, what time span are we dealing with? Also, there's only so much we can really carry. So... I guess we'll get the, boat. Maybe having so much food was actually a bad thing. I don't know. Okay, but that was one successful raid. We don't have all the armor we want. We only have one piece. Actually, 3 pieces. We have, like, the top 2 and then... Oh, we'll see. But let's go home. If we go like this, we should eventually approach it. Then down here. My idea for navigation is really simple. I kind of know the shape of the area around 00, right? So if we just get kind of close to there, I will kind of figure out where we're supposed to maneuver. Don't know how smart that is, but I'll try it. For instance, you can see, that biome, followed by some more trees and shrubs and stuff. Actually, is there any long, straight thing here? No. Well, I'm not gonna admit I've lost by getting Oh, sponge. Ah, we don't care. Not now. I don't want to admit I'm lost, because that would mean losing. Especially when this is here. You know what that means? It's, beyond the corner. Yeah, this seems more like it. This seems more like it. Yeah, it is, because you can see, like, the way the sand has been dug up. And yeah, we're back home. Oh, there's a bit of snow up there. But hey, the adventure was not for naught. So let's just park here and, well, both of the boats are kind of out there. Hold on. There we go. Warning, Chevy Impala inbound. Okay, we'll just leave some of the stuff out here. So we are, yeah, okay. I was sort of correct, but still. And now we get to see what the spoils of war will grant us. Of war, I guess of conquest, but not of war. Okay. Where's the other armor? I had it somewhere. No, seriously, where's the other armor? I know I had it somewhere. I'll put this stuff in here. Use some of that on the leggings. I'll leave them in there. But seriously, I had, like... I know I had, like, half the armor, and then I put it somewhere, because I was like, well, there's no point to use it now, because it's not fully there yet. Maybe it's, maybe it's in the other base? I'll check. Ow. I'll check. Watch this. Fuck. I wanted to, like, push it, like, a little bit, but then I messed up. Because what you wouldn't see what I've done unless you had, like, not even a face cam, but a mouse cam, but I'm trying to use a singular finger to control the mouse. Which goes about as well as you'd expect. There we go. Trying to use two of them, and then I remember, oh yeah, I said one finger. If it's, you know, you really can't, but I don't have a very light mouse. Huh. Oh my, yeah, there was more chainmail here. And also some steel. And more chain links. And more chain links. Ah, game, you're being so kind to me. But seriously, we have almost enough for a full set. And keep in mind, 2 of these give us 66% combat resistance, right? That's insane. How much does a full set do? Probably 100. I guess we'll see how well it does without the boots. Maybe if you use leather boots for less full damage? I don't know, man. Seems really cool. We surely have some leather at home. But yeah, having different types of armor for different things is so cool. And also having the ability to repair tools is also nice. Okay, so we'll go over here, where the third guy is. Put all of them on. Oh my, yeah, 100, wait. 84? So that is 100. If I get... where's some leather? I need 4 pieces of leather. Surely I have, yeah, if 4 pieces of leather, exactly. So 95, okay, that's 51. One of these is 41, but a 100. Versus 95 and 51. We could go over this. I don't know how good it will be, but... Hey, we'll have, like... Doesn't have that much health, though. Maybe we can carry both of it on us, and we can switch to it in combat situations. Though, having this would still be kinda decent, even though we won't have any leggings. But that'd be good if we need to do, like, actually, this setup could be pretty decent. Or alternatively, if I do this, yeah. Yeah, all three of them are, yeah, 100. There's no point. But yeah, the idea would be you would need this, because then you would have, like, one of those there, and then, yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of combinations that make sense. I think I may just keep it like this, though, for a while. Anyways, yeah, see you next time when we'll probably do some more different stuff. I don't know. Bye-bye.